Hey, empaths. Hello, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. Blessings, love, so much light to you. I am excited to commend you for all of the powerful work that you are doing as a beautiful, beautiful soul of light on this planet. The work that you do on yourself helps the entire collective and it actually helps the planet. So, bravo, bravo. Now, when we've done the work, sometimes it manifests as, beautiful, exciting manifestations like abundance and health and wellness and, adventures. Sometimes when you're doing the work, the reward is more intense spiritual warfare. Sorry, but it is what it is. So this past week, so many of you who are my clients talked about the intense spiritual warfare that you're experiencing, in a variety of ways. It's like, it's not just one intense thing, but there's several intense things that, you're experiencing in your lives and with your families. And although it's challenging at times to have so much put upon us, because a lot of us that are in the light and truly committed to a pure path, we just experience a lot of blessings, right? We experience a lot of joy, a lot of gifts, a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of beauty, a lot of wonder, right? We live in the wonder. We live in the dimension of wonder. We live in the dimension of blessings and excitement and contact with our angels and, interaction with our ancestors and the all that is, right? Existence. However, because we've done so much work and we were activated to do work on this planet, so all of the light codes, love codes, abundance codes, health codes, God codes, angel codes, source codes that have been activated, in the last year or so for us, those were designed, they are designed for us to help the planet. And so we've anchored them in us and they're emanating out of us. And yes, we are super magnetic and super magical and super dynamic, but the reason they were activated in us wasn't just for our own selfish purposes. They were activated in us so that we could share this light, this magic, this wonder with our planet that is going through an incredible historical ascension process at this time. There are more of us, dear ones. Be encouraged. More of us are waking up every day. More of us are enlightened. More of us are going through the dark night of the soul only to enlighten to all that they are as a human having a spiritual experience, a human embodying their soul's light in service, to God, divine. So there's all kinds of spiritual warfare. Hell has broken loose. I had a date with the devil, literally in the dream recently. I went into an alley and met the devil, big horns. He came in, he was like 10 feet tall, looked like whatever you think the devil looks like, flared nostrils, gnashing of teeth. We were getting ready to rumble. And it was like a dark alley, super sketchy, super scary. And I said, God has a message for you. Leave me and my people alone. That's what I said to him. There's more, but that'll be another, video. But I did have a dream last night and I want to share it real quick because with the swirling energies, there's beauty, there's light, and there's also chaos and craziness. And, there's a lot of mental illness on the planet and there's a lot of entities and there's a lot of people that have been hijacked and compromised because of their own choices because they choose to stay in ego instead of surrendering that ish. Those of us that surrendered the ego, those of us that merged our shadow with our light. I'm not saying we've arrived and we're perfect. We still have lessons to learn, but we're not having to contend with being hijacked by nefarious energies because we surrendered that ego, because we let that go and we chose the pure path. The fork in the road was there. We chose the pure path. We chose to honor Creator, Source, God, creation, all of humanity, and stay in the light. We are backed by heaven, and we have a layer of protection that is rarefied. It's unique. It's diamond light. and nothing can penetrate our armor. Now we feel the darts of it. That's why so many of you are experiencing spiritual warfare down here on the earth plane. But you are still protected. Love wins. Love always wins. And you are divinely guided and divinely protected. Those of you that did the work and are surrendered to the divine plan, and you've merged your human patterning with your spiritual light, with your soul frequency, you're holding that frequency. Even as a human being, you beautiful earth angel, star seed, way shower, light worker, you are carrying the frequency of God and your soul. You're holding that in this human experience. So we win. We are divinely supported. We are divinely protected. Be not dismayed. Be discouraged. Be not discouraged. Be encouraged. There's a layer and bubble of light around you, and your angels and guardians are with you. Ask for them to show up. Ask for them to materialize even in your physical world if necessary. Whatever is required for you to feel safe and protected and guarded and guided, ask. They are here for the asking. They love you unconditionally, and they support you and your highest good. So I had this dream, and not last night, the night before, where I was driving. I was in a busy city, like I think it might have been like Chicago. I was downtown, and I was driving, and I was on my way to an event, some kind of spiritual inspired event. I was on a mission assignment, and as I was driving through this busy intersection, there were a lot of people crossing the intersection, and this celebrity showed up, and I'm not going to say his name, but everybody would know him if I said who he is. And he was like I think they call it panhandling. He had like a can, like, collecting money. And he had like a sign, and he looked really bad. And basically his life is, in recent times, his life is kind of unraveled. He's not doing well. And many people know he's not doing well. And so in the dream, he was asking for help. And I saw him, and I was like, I want to just stay focused on my mission, but my empathy kicked in, and I couldn't handle seeing him, looking like this. He looked disheveled. He looked really bad. And so I rolled down my window, and I was going to give him cash, and I was like, here you go. And he goes, no, actually I need a ride. Can you just take me to this place? And I was like, okay, it wasn't terribly far from where I was going. So I allowed him to get into my car. Once I got him to the destination where he wanted to go, he said, hey, can you just come in with me for a moment? These people, they haven't seen me like this, and I think if I show up with you, they'll be a little bit more like gracious in letting me in. So I went in with him into this house. And while there were people there, they weren't really excited to see him. And what became very clear was that he really didn't want to stay in that house. He wanted, or maybe that was his original intention, but he wanted to stay with me. And so the next part of the dream, which felt like it went on for like 5 or 6 hours, was me trying to ditch him, because he would get in my car when I was getting ready to leave, or if I did manage to get away from him, he would still show up at the next place. And, basically, remember what I've said recently, empaths, devil energy cannot latch onto you if there's no hook. If you don't have a hook, it can't latch. So in this case, it took me a really long time. I finally got to my destination. I finally got to my mission assignment, but I was delayed by several hours trying to release this person. I almost said this fool. This individual who is so lost that they don't have any direction, and they don't really have a clear destination at this point. So he wanted to latch onto my energy and hijack and just, kind of like be with me wherever I went. It took a long time to release him. The message that's coming through, dear beautiful empaths, although you have empathy and there are going to be individuals in your path, you may recognize them and you want to help them and you want to support them. You have to stay focused on the mission assignment. Stay on track, stay on the path, get to your destination because there's more light. And once you get to your destination, the next aspects of the mission assignment will be made clear to you. You will be, as long as you protect your path and stay focused on, have laser sharp focus on the mission, go towards the mission, not towards the distraction. Okay? Go towards the mission, not towards the distraction, even though in some situations, the person or the opportunity or the experience or the energy will be familiar to you. And there's a part of you that may want to activate empathy and compassion because you remember that being or that person, that situation, that circumstance, the way that it was. That's not your current mission assignment. Stay on track, stay on path, and get to your destination, because your destination is the current mission. That's where there's what I'm hearing and seeing, there's new codes there. You've got it like a scavenger hunt, like a great adventure. You've got to get to point A so you can get the map or the tool or the key or the puzzle piece for the next aspect of your path. The next code. The next code is at the current destination. So stay on track and don't be distracted, no matter who comes your way, no matter what they want, no matter what they ask for. If it is not part of the original mission assignment, if it's not part of the soul layout plans for you, you're going to have to say sorry. But no, you don't even have to say sorry. You can just say no. You can say hell no. You can say not today. You can say you're not my assignment. But I'm sure if you are aligned with spirit, the right guide, the right teacher, the right mentor, the right coach, the right earth angel, the right empath will show up to help lead you. But this is my assignment and I'm staying on track. So in the dream, my first thought was to not put my window down and to just keep driving. But my empathy kicked in and I felt like that would be too cold or mean. And I rolled down my window and that was the latch. That was the hook. Okay, rolling down the window, that's where the hook was. And then letting him in my car, second hook, and then driving him to the destination he wanted to go to instead of going to my mission assignment was the third hook. So notice that devil energy will just wash off of you like water. It can't hook, it can't latch if you don't have any hooks, if you don't have any, crevices or cracks or tears or rips or tethers or cords, soul ties. If you don't have those in your structure, nothing can hook on. It can try to hook, but it can't. So stay in the purity of your heart. Stay in the energy of releasing what no longer serves and letting go of what is not aligned for you. Stay in God flow, the infinity circle, infinity cycle. Stay connected to the source. Stay in alignment with your soul team. Stay in alignment with your soul structure. This is imperative, dear ones. We're closing out the year. Merry Christmas, happy holidays if you celebrate, whatever you may celebrate. But as we get in gear, that's what I'm hearing. Let's put on our full armor and let's step into 2024 strong. Okay, let's step into 2024 strong, guided by the source, with clear energy, with a high vibration, carrying the soul frequency with the light codes, God codes, angel codes, abundance codes, love codes, health codes, healing codes, fully activated within us. And the ways that they stay activated is by us remaining in the sanctuary of the heart, staying prayed up, staying meditative, maintaining a pure heart structure, and releasing the hooks and latches. So I invite you, dear ones, before we close today, take a nice deep breath if this resonates with you. Calling in your guides, your angels, your teachers, your elders, the benevolent ancestors, higher celestial beings, divine beings of light, higher celestial beings that exist in the highest white light and the diamond light with Creator, the Source, all of our guardian protectors, we call them in now. And with their assistance and your soul structure and your higher self, allow your entire being to be scanned. Mind, body, spirit, energy. Notice if there's any heaviness, density, hooks, tethers, ties, holes, cords, Allow your entire being, allow your team to scan your entire auric field, your entire etheric, energetic field, your physical form, your energetic, your emotional, your mental, all of the subtle bodies, the entire chakra system inside the body and outside the body. Allow your entire being to be scanned. And if there are any holes or hooks or tethers or latches or cords or ties, allow your team in the white light, the diamond white light that encapsulates you now, to infuse those holes with light, to dissolve the tethers, to dissolve the hooks and the cords and the ties. Let them dissolve from your entire being. Be free, be released from density, from heaviness, from low vibrational energy. Allow all your parts to return to the diamond light of Creator Source. Breathe. Release what takes. Breathe in and take your power back and align with what resonates and what is in complete harmony with your soul plan and your current mission assignment. In this pure space, in this grounded space, infused with light, infused with power. Say goodbye to 2023 and welcome 2024 strong, embodying the light codes that you were gifted, emanating light, aligned with your soul path, completely guarded, guided, and protected by divine higher beings who exist in the highest realms of pure love and light, who have your back. Stay the course, dear, beautiful empaths. You are loved. You are known. You are seen. You are witnessed. You are honored. You are respected. You are guided, and you are protected. You're so beautiful. You're an integral part of this ascension experience. You're a very, very important part of the spiritual journey that many humans are having on the earth. And many of you are astral traveling and doing work off planet as well. So bravo, brava, well done, sacred, divine masculines, bravo, brava, divine feminine essence. All of you together are creating beauty and harmony on the planet. You are so very loved. I'm sending love and light to you this at the end of the year and this holiday season. May you be safe. May you be blessed. May you be at peace. Love and light guide you. Love and light heal you. Love and light protect you. Love and light infuse your entire universe. And I can't wait to see you when the timing is right. Blessings.